Greetings. My name is Samantha Lindsay, and this is part 6 of my continuing analysis of selected works from Jeff Ousborne's anthology, Reading Pop Culture. This installment is part 2 of the cultural benefits and drawbacks of technological innovation. In Chapter 3 of this collection, Ousborne asked the question, how do new devices and apps transform experience? As mentioned in last week's installment, this chapter examines the cultural impact of technological innovation and proliferation of new technologies in society. In this video, I'll be reviewing the works of contributing writers Jennifer Blair, David Auerbach, and Nathan Jurgensen. In her work, Love the One You're Near, Blair discusses the evolution and cultural impact of online dating with a focus on mobile dating apps. Citing the Pew Research Center, Blair points out that approximately 80% of Americans will have or do have a smartphone as of 2018. She further reveals that following the proliferation of the smartphone, the number of dating app users has grown exponentially. The explosive growth of the online dating market and the widespread use of mobile dating apps has had a huge impact on the way that many dating singles view and interact with one another. Citing Kim Page, Blair explains that meeting through a vast and dehumanizing virtual marketplace encourages people to see each other more as products and less as people. Some people, according to Page, keep their geosocial apps open and pinging on their smartphones while on dates, peering at their screens to see who else might be interested and available. Blair refers to this state of affairs as a culture of unkindness. Auerbach addresses the issues of online privacy and the practices of many companies that engage in consumer profiling. In his work, You Are What You Click. According to Auerbach, the marketing industry is attempting to profile and classify as all so that advertising can be customized and targeted as precisely as possible. He explains that whenever you browse the web, you leave a permanent trace of your activity. Search engines store information about your searches, cookies are used to track your preferences, and sites you visit record your IP address, which indicates your geographic location. Social media companies such as Facebook and Twitter track the sites you visit both on and off their platforms, and all this information is traded, sold by one corporation to another who is interested in turning you into one of their consumers. As Auerbach explains, the web is becoming a tightly connected mass of trackers and bugs, a single beast with a million eyes pointing in every direction. What you do online is not private, and according to Auerbach, this is true no matter what sort of privacy settings you use. In his work, The IRL Fetish, Jurgensen explains that many writers lament that the deep infiltration of digital information into our lives has created a supposed corresponding loss of logged-off real life. According to Jurgensen, many people have developed a fondness for retro everything, ranging from vinyl records to vintage cameras and typewriters, in response to the proliferation of modern communication technology. He characterizes what he sees as a reactionary movement as a fetish with the real. Jurgensen argues that we are never really offline, saying that we live in an augmented reality that exists at the intersection of materiality and information, physicality and digitality, bodies and technology, atoms and bits, the off and the online. Jurgensen explains that what happens when you are offline is precisely what fuels online communication. Therefore, he sees no distinction between the IRL experience and the digital experience. He drives his point home saying that Facebook is real life. This has been Part 2, The Cultural Benefits and Drawbacks of Technological Innovation, Part 6, in my continuing analysis of Jeff Ousborne's anthology, Reading Pop Culture. Thanks for watching.